we came up to our next spot. This is called Reechgarh. Apparently there are two mountains that club together, and then you can go in and see animal caves. If to use a mobile torch, so probably vlogging would not show you much. But on the other side there's also the echo point, so I'm gonna go check that out in the view of the valley from there. So this again is downhill, but probably what we learned from people who were just coming back up is not as deep as the B falls, but you have to go down to check out the cave. So we're gonna trek down and then come back up, but probably it's like up and down, we're going that way. I just remembered last time also when I was in India, we were touring parts of Rajasthan, we ended up doing a spontaneous trek, and this is a hill station, but we weren't planning on a trek per se, but we ended up doing trekking anyway, so this is nice. One more word of caution, you can take as many video clips as you like, be it reels, be it Instagram stories or whatever. Can't post anything, there's no network here. You are truly within nature in the middle of Satpura Hills and the Satpura Tiger Nature Reserve, and there is no network around, so you can fully immerse yourself in nature and enjoy the beauty of the scenery and nature and lush green and fresh air. The good thing is this is off season right now, so the jungle safari, if you want to do it, I was told it starts in 1st of October onwards. So if you come before that, you can see the rest of the tiger reserve, but you will have better luck looking for tigers. There are other national tiger reserves in India. There is better chances because this is uphill, downhill all the way. So our guide / driver was telling us, like, you would probably have to be very lucky if you want to see a tiger in this part of the national tiger reserve. You see that mountain far off in the distance, that's the highest point of the region. So after this, that's where we're going to go. In the summer season when it's not so cloudy and there is like proper sunrise and sunset, that's where you go to see the sunset. But now we're just going to go and see the views of the valley because we are here. But as you can see, I have my sunglasses here but never got the chance to use it. It's been cloudy throughout the day. Down there in the waterfalls, it was very hot and humid because of it was deep in the valley. But this is like up on a mountain, so you get fresh breeze, and this is like a very peaceful spot. So we're just standing here taking in the views. So the cave formations have started. The previous caves that we saw, the Pandava caves, those were man-made. These are all natural, so the water has cut through them and has made these caves. So you see these two mountains joining and making a cave, so we're going that way now. So in Hindi, this place is called Reechgarh. Reech means bear that come here for refuge and for finding salvaging honey back in the day. But when the Britishers came over, they renamed it as Ridge because of the ridge forming between these two mountains that now has a tunnel entrance. And there's water dripping from here as well. So phonetically similar. Don't know if you can see this, but there's water dripping from there all the way. You see it's all wet down here. There's like it's slightly slippery up there as well, but this is how this was made, naturally cut through water. I overheard one of the guides saying there were 4 Bollywood movies shot here. All of them were a super flop, but this caves became very popular because of that. So he was saying those are super flop, but this is super popular and super famous now. ऐसे वाले स्टोन निकलते हैं, यही ऊपर. He was just explaining, you see these stones that are here in the walls, they fall down when the water flows. That's the hollow part. And the ones that you see on the floor are the exact same stones. So they make the path for you, they give you some traction to walk around here. Beyond this point is all raw jungle, so everybody gets curious because it looks like it's a walking path. They go there, but they realize there's nothing, so you have to turn around and come back. There's no boat sign, no nothing. It's pure jungle afterwards, so you're not supposed to go there. We'll go back in that little pocket of tunnel that you saw in the previous clip, so we're gonna go out from there. That should be interesting. Probably that's where I was told that you have to turn on the flashlight to see what's inside. So let's see. So we were just observing that cave actually looks like an upside down leaf of a tree we call as peepal tree. I don't know what the name of that tree is in English, but I'll put a figure of that in the InShot so you can compare this, and I'll also get a close up on the way out. See this, and that's the upper pointing tail, and then it closes up down here, so it's like going up this way and then closing. So that's the peepal leaf. Now we go through this very dark tunnel on the inside. That was some Indiana Jones adventure in the middle of a forest. Came out of this, it's like very cramped space on the inside. It was a fun adventure nonetheless. We are back to the Gypsy pickup point. Ours is back there. This is my first time driving around, well, in the back seat of a Gypsy. It's pure raw power. There is no power steering, no nothing. 4x4, and it's full off-roading out here. There is no like proper road of tarmac and stuff because this is a natural preserve, so they have to keep it that way. You can see a bit of off-road even while walking as well. So it's fun. While vlogging, I don't know if the clips are stabilized or not, but I'm doing the best I can. So these rock formations are from back in the day when this area was submerged all underwater. This is basically marine rocks. These are not regular rocks from under the seabed. There is flowing water down there, and we are doing a narrow passage from here. And this is all enclosed in a cage like setting. That's very interesting. So we are headed over there. That's the highest point. That should be a very fun ride all the way up there. That was a very epic ride. The views were really amazing, and luckily the clouds cleared up a little bit so we could see parts of the valley. Of course, stopping is not allowed because of the hairpin curves, but in other news, this is the highest peak of the state of Madhya Pradesh, which is where we are. And then we're going to go see the view of the downtown of Pachmarhi and the Champak Lake, which I showed you behind our cottage, so you also see the view of that from here. Look at those serpentine roads in the valley. Probably we were there at some point, I don't know. So there in the distance is the Champak Lake. So our cottage is somewhere close to that. Probably early in the morning we'll go there and take a much closer look. But at least now it's much better to orient ourselves to the valley of Pachmarhi. Well, it's not a valley, it's a hill range, but down there is all downtown Pachmarhi area. Nice, lush green views, really amazing. Whoa, sitting right at the edge. No fear in the world. Fearless and furious. Indigenous monkeys. So just found out this mile marker, although the cars are not allowed here, but they have a mile marker. So we are 9 kilometers out of town. The lake that I showed you, that's the downtown area. Pach is what it stands for 5. Mani, I forgot what it means, but that's how it got its name, from the 5 Pandava caves where we went. So that's how the place was named over the years. And I think now we are only left with the visitor center, which is right here, and behind that is the sunset viewpoint, which of course we're not going to see the sunset because it's all cloudy, but it's a nice viewpoint anyway. This board sign says we are about 4,429 feet above the sea level. So that's about 1400 meters or something like that. So that's the highest point of the entire state. So this has Dhoopgarh, which is the name of the place, Suryast Point, which is the sunset point, and the height altitude I already explained before. This placard that I just took is amazing. It explains how this building was constructed, and this was way before cement ever existed. So this is all natural material sourced from the surroundings. So pause that video there and take a closer look at what it says about how this was made. So we have now made it to the sunset viewpoint. This is the last viewpoint of the day, but we are here at least 3 hours before sunset. So, and also it's very cloudy and misty today, so probably we won't see a good sunset. But there's a nice view of the mountain ranges. So you can see there's nice mountains over there, and our driver doubled as a tour guide. So he was explaining that there is a lot of trekking routes here, and you can even through these agencies you can do camping as well here. Like you can't put up your own hammocks and stuff. And he said the crime rate in this area is literally 0. So it's like a very small, close-knit community. Everybody knows everybody, and it's like a very warm and welcoming place. But he did mention that there are barely any foreigners visiting this area. So my hope through this vlog is probably you will find it informative and motivating, and you would try and venture out beyond the typical touristy circuit in India. So if you do end up doing that, do comment down below and let me know that my efforts paid off. But until then, enjoy the view. So we are headed back to the Bison Lodge where we picked up the Gypsy and started the tour from. But on the way, this is like a mini stop, which is like a Ayurvedic shop. So this area is famous for growing a lot of herbs and stuff, and this is like a tribal folks, they collect the herbs, they bring it here, and this is a government facility that they process everything, package everything, and then they sell it here. So it's like government authorized shop of sorts for Ayurvedic medicine, and they have like a whole bunch of ailments, and they're giving demo, and it's very noisy inside, so I couldn't vlog much, but you get a glimpse of what's happening. Like they have a whole of these medicines packaged up and stuff. So might be worth checking out if you're in this area. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Pachmarhi exploration vlog as well. So my GoPro is about to die soon, so I might as well end this vlog here. So this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again in another episode of the India Travel Series, and we have a few more sites within Pachmarhi that we're going to explore in the next vlog. So stay tuned and keep watching.